and to see what's actually happening. But before you go away from it, I generally tend to think that labelled ideas are still rather quantitative in a way. They're still rather numerical, especially with this idea of Paul drifting back into his old ways of counting numbers again. And one of the things I'd probably suggest is taking the top one, or the second one, or the third one if there's time perhaps, and then saying, let's have a look at these issues in groups. And what we might do is we might take the top few issues and analyse them in terms of what do you think the causes of the problem might be and what do you think the solutions might be. And when you look at specific issues like this, you're really getting into the depths of the meaning of what people actually believe and think about these issues. So by the time you get to here, and don't stop haunting them. Say, okay, why are people not engaged? That's because they're apathetic. Why are they apathetic? So keep driving them back to the base problem, etc., or issue. When you get to that point, you've achieved something. You've achieved definition. You've achieved your snapshot. You've achieved an answer to the question from a problem-based perspective of what you think is stopping us from getting where we want to be. You've prioritized the issues, and you've analyzed the key ones that make a difference to our understanding of what the issue is. Now, in a sense, that's a metaphor for that first meeting. At that first meeting, we're looking for definition, an agreement around definition of what we're talking about in terms of the terms we're using. We're looking to find out their perception of the snapshot of where the organisation is at that particular point. We're looking to find out what's stopping them achieving their dreams and wherever it is. And we're trying to prioritise those issues to find out which is the greatest stone in their shoe when it comes to that particular issue itself. And perhaps, if time allows, we're analysing what potential causes we might think are there and what solutions there might be. And I see this as a trigger for other pieces of research that you might want to do. I see this as a way of finding out what the tribe really think we should be talking about. So rather than me, middle-aged, nasal doubler, sitting down and working out a questionnaire from my perspective, perhaps it's much better if I go to the tribe and find out from their perspective. And in other words, that's what understanding meaning is all about. Thank you, very glad. Will we go back to seats and maybe talk a little bit about it?
Question.
Let's go back to the seats and we'll talk about it. Thanks for that.
That's the best way student engagement I've seen.
Oh, well, yeah, sure.
Thank you, Patrick.